Stop number 21 on the Castrol GTX Cup Series for season 29 brings us back to Talladega Super Speedway for the fourth and final plate race of the season. As we are here today for the running of the DieHard 500s. We're set for 29 laps of racing on this big, fast 2.66 mile racetrack. We're deep in the heart of the state of Alabama as we're here today for some great racing. And here's the starting lineup for today's running in the event. On the pole, in car number 14, it's Matt McIntyre in the Advanced Auto Parts Pontiac. He's alongside Trent Dunham. Car number 1 is Stega Chevrolet. Both of the drivers have yet to win this season. Can one of those two guys do it here today? Well, we'll find out. Both of them have won at Talladega before in this series as well, too. Second row has number 39, Keith Batson in the Oakley Time Bomb Ford. He's flanked by car 69, Kev Shear in the Liberty Mutual Waste Management Liberty Mutual Waste Management Sheets Dodge. Excuse me. His car number 69. Third row sees Levi McIntyre, number 99, these Marvel Studios Zeb Bellringer WWE Ford. He's flanked by car 52, Mason Wood at the wheel of his Chevrolet. Another Chevrolet, Seth Cullen, car 25, the Liberty University Flat Out Racing Network Chevrolet, is flanked by car number 24, the Muscle Milk Rudy's Barbecue Toyota of Nicky Martinez. Row number 5, I believe, finds car 89, Quentin Moore in the Racing with Jesus Boss Hog Barbecue Ford. He won his season at Riverside, and beside him is the winner at Michigan this season is Nathan Ormond in the number 94 Exide Batteries SKF Chevrolet. Next row down is the number 5 Exalted Tide Chevrolet of Phil Parker. He won at Pocono, the last race on the tour. He's alongside car 31, Dylan Poteet in the Great Clips Chevrolet. He won at New Hampshire. Next row down is 51 Colton Schwartz and number 11 Cole Baker. Next row down has Jesse Turner, and the winner of this race last season, it is Daniel Bouchard in the Shell Pennzoil Pontiac, looking for 2 in a row at the Die Hard 500. Next row down has car 60, Joshua Osborne. He's another former winner here. He's flanked by number 8, Rob Evans in the Nibco Menard Chevrolet. Next row down, Mike Becker in 43 and number 81, Johnny Gardner. Becker a 2-timer this season so far. Next row down has number 95, Alex Miller. He won the last time he was on a plate track in the Pepsi 400 at Daytona, the Taco Bell Dodge. He's alongside Natan Amadeo in 36, the Texaco Haviland Ford. Next row down has 66 Jordan Anderson in the Lucas Oil Chevrolet and number 16 Raphael LeDuc in the Montreal Canadiens Buick. Next row down has number 93 Zach Winkle and number 28 Mike Wayne Robinson. Mike Wayne Robinson is going for the sweep at Talladega. He won the Winston 500 the last time he was here. Next row down has Zach Rogers in 97 and number 4 William Brock. Rogers has won twice this season. He won at Bristol and Rockingham. Next row down has Jack Mitchell in 01 and number 6 Nathan Hudson. Next row down has number 42. It is Angel Navarro in the Old Spice GameStop Toyota. And number 59, it is Zachary Fitzwater in the SEM Dodge. Next row down has number 70, Kat Badson in the Aussie Hair Care Products Ford. And beside her, number 91, Kyle Matthews, who nearly won down at Pocono the last race on the tour, but had to settle for a third place finish in that race to the number 91 Raising Cane's Pontiac. Next row down has Logan Williams, number 7, the Subway Buick, and number 3, Cole Deaver in the GM Government Chevrolet. Deaver won the season at Dover. He also won the All-Stars at Charlotte. Next row down has number 9, Jessica Shelton, 2-timer this season so far. She won at Sonoma, and she also won at California Speedway. And alongside is Charles Sanford in 03, the Coca-Cola Vanilla Chevrolet. And Charles has yet to win this season, believe it or not. And starting shotgun the field will be car 55, James Sykes, Racing with Jesus Texas Pete Sauce's Ford. He's alongside another Ford, the Daytona 500 winner and Texas winner this season, Dylan Young in the Wawa Outback Steakhouse Universal Studios Ford. So the field is lined up for racing here today at Talladega Super Speedway here for 29 laps of racing in the Die Hard 500. In-car cameras today will be carried by Jessica Shelton, Kyle Matthews, and Charles Sanford here today. Here comes command to fire the engines here at Talladega.
Gentlemen, start your engine!
And still way to get a race going at Talladega Super Speedway here. As the pace car ducks, as the pace car leads the field off of pit road for the pace lap here. We'll be back for the start of the race right after this. Here for this always exciting DieHard 500. Field making their way through turns number 3 and 4 here at Talladega Super Speedway here. Matt McIntyre and Trent Dunham will lead them down to the green flag for this race here. 29 laps of racing here in the DieHard 500. 40 cars, all in search of one goal, and it's victory here today. And this is the last play race of the season, so any one of these 40 cars can win here today. As the pace car is on the pit road here, the field will lead him down to the green flag. Matt McIntyre and Trent Dunham. The front row for this race here, then Keith Batson, Kev Shearer, and Levi McIntyre and Mason Wood. The front 3 rows, green flag flies, and boogity, boogity, boogity. Let's go racing, boys and girls. Through the first and second turns they come. Matt McIntyre jumps out in front. He comes off turn number 2. And the speed will increase as they come down the backstretch here. And on his first lap here, already over 180 miles an hour at this point. Keith Batson looks to the low side. He's got the help from Levi McIntyre in the number 99. A pair of Ford Fusions going there. And I see Alex Miller already making it 3 wide right there. He, Mike Becker, and Cole Baker as they come off the 4th corner. And Keith Batson leads them down here as he'll lead them down for the first lap here. McIntyre goes to the outside of the track. And it's Keith Batson leading lap number 1 at Talladega Super Speedway. First lap tied at 177.399 miles per hour. But don't get used to this pace. Seth Cole goes to second position now in the Flat Out Racing Network Chevrolet as they come down the backstretch here. Phil Parker to third, or actually make that caught in a sucker hole. Excuse me, is what I'm trying to say here. For Phil Parker, Colton Schwartz in second position. Here comes Jesse Turner, 17. Turner almost won it. Was another one that almost won at Pocono. He was right in contention for that race. But here comes the man who won that. Well, actually, it was Colton Schwartz that going to the inside here. I thought it was Phil Parker for a minute. I thought he made a bonsai move to the low side, but Colton Schwartz almost led that lap from Seth Cole here. But meantime, the man who did win at Pocono in that race here, Phil Parker, he's up on a high side here between Jesse Turner and Quentin Moore. Schwartz has the lead. Here comes Joshua Osborne to the low side. Osborne, not quite a season he's been looking for so far this season. He is 22nd in points coming into this race, and he's another former Talladega winner himself. And off to number 4 here. Here comes Alex Miller in 95, the Taco Bell Dodge. He's on the outside here. And he's got Jordan Anderson to the low side in 66, one of the Quentin Moore's drivers in the field. Off into turn number 1 they come here. 2 seconds is how much the field is separated by. Look at that. That's how much the field is separated from first to 40th. 2.06 seconds among this field here. And they're averaging, after 3 laps, almost 191 miles per hour. Zach Winkle goes to the low side here. He's got the help from Zach Rogers in 97. They've started in the middle of the pack of cars. And now Winkle goes to the low side in car number 93. Let's see if he can lead this lap from Anderson. Whoa, that was close. And they gave it to Winkle that time by just thousandths of a second at the start-finish line. Looks like a 197 mile an hour pace lap happening here at Talladega, that is for sure. As Rob Evans goes to the low side, he's got Nicky Martinez pushing him. And how about the 0-1 of Jack Mitchell and one of the rookies in the field? I seriously, literally, almost said Jack Nicholson. I thought, and there's no way a celebrity actually signs up in my races. There's no way. So anyway, but Jack Mitchell up the third position now. Here comes Nikki Martinez to the low side, looking for the lead. She takes the Rudy's Barbecue Toyota to the top spot now, and Jesse Turner behind her, and also the pole sitter Matt McIntyre. As they come down the backstretch here, Angel Navarro behind him, also number 70, Kat Batson. Logan Williams behind them in 7, and Jessica Shelton in car number 9. As she goes to the low side of the racetrack here. On board Jessica Shelton's car. Look at the speed you saw the speed meter. She's carrying 200 miles an hour down the front stretch here. Now back off a little bit as you heard it earlier. And goes into turn number 1 at 200 miles an hour. Has his left throttle just a little bit there. 196, 197 miles an hour now through turns 1 and 2. Jess was clocked 8th the last time by. Staying right there behind the Subway Buick of Logan Williams. And there's the view from Charles Sanford's car. He was 37th the last time by. And Charles's best lap, almost 199 miles, or 198, 887 to be exact. As Levi McIntyre gets caught in the sucker hole, you saw that through the in-car camera of Charles's car. And now the view from Kyle Matthews' perspective. Kyle was 20th the last time by. Kyle backs up and lets Cole Bieber in this mix here. The number 3 Goodwrench Chevy. So that's what it looks like from all three of the in-car cameras here. Kat Batson on the 70 led the last time by. And now she's caught at the high side with Jessica Shelton in car number 9. So up front it's Logan Williams as he brings his green and white Buick out in front. William Brock is second. And Dylan Young from dead last to third right now in that number 2 Wawa Ford. Checks in with the fast lap race so far, and the fast lap race just happens to be set by Charles Sanford, who we were riding with earlier, at 198, 887. Kyle Matthews was second fastest at 198, 751. As they go through turns 1 and 2 again here, and now Zachary Fitzwater in car number 59 goes to the lead. Cole Bieber in second position, and Kyle Matthews, we were riding with him earlier. He was running 20th. Well, he's up to third position now. And number 91, the Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers Pontiac. There he is, escaping out under his pack of cars. And 3 wide racing, 2 rows deep there. Here, Hudson, Seth Cole, William Brock, Raphael LeDuc in this mix here. Dylan Young, Logan Williams, James Sykes, Colton Schwartz, and Johnny Gardner. This mix here, and now Nathan Hudson pushes Cole Bieber to the lead, and how about that 28 car, Mike Wayne Robinson, the man who shocked them all in the Winston 500 the last time he was here at Talladega, and he wants that Talladega sweep. Interesting fact though, Mike only led 1 lap in that race at Talladega, but it was the one that counted. The lap coming to the checkered flag. And like I said, he would love it. And like I said before, he would love to do that again here today. But we're still early in the race there. We are 11 laps in the book, or 10 laps in the book, I should say, and 19 to go. Here at Talladega Super Speedway here, but Robinson's out in front. Here comes Johnny Gardner to the low side. Nathan Hudson led last time over. Here comes Colton Schwartz. He's going to make a 3 wide at turn number 3. And how about Charles Sanford? Well, he's now stuck up. He's now been bumped up to the high side, now up in the middle. I was going to say Charles Sanford is making a good run up to the 3rd position there, but like I said, he is now caught in the middle now, as has the 2 of Dylan Young. And now Charles smack dab in between Cat Batson and Nathan Hudson as they go into turn number 1 here. And Gardner led the last time by. "11 laps down, 19 to go here at the world's fastest speedway as they come down the backstretch here. Mason Wood in 52. He started this race in 6th position. Fell back to the back here, but now moving back up to the field here. And then Ton Amadeo in the 36 car giving a call to him. He finished, I think, in the top 10 at the last plate race on the tour in the Pepsi 400. If not, he was. No, actually, I do remember now what happened in the Pepsi 400. He crashed in that race. My mistake on that. He did get a couple of top 10s earlier this season, including one, I believe, at Michigan, and also the first stop at Pocono this season. Cat Batson led the last time by. But now car number 11, Cole Baker, goes to the lead now in the Dollar General Toyota. Toyota's not yet won this season. Neither has a Pontiac. So far it's been Chevrolet, Ford, Dodge, and Buick who's won the season so far. Toyota and Pontiac hoping to break that here today. And one Pontiac who hopes to break that jinx for Pontiac this season is also going for his second victory in a row in the DieHard 500. It's the guy in that red and yellow card, the number 86 of Daniel Bouchard. He won this race last season. This season driving the Joey Logano colors, number 86 on his Pontiac. Through 1 and 2 they come here, almost halfway home. Halfway home will be 15 laps, actually. We're on lap number 14 right now. Bill Parker behind him, so is is behind Bouchard right now, so is Kev Shear, but Parker moves Bouchard up the high side now. Alex Miller in the 95 goes to the lead. And now here comes Phil Parker in car number 5 as he looks to the low side, looking for a second victory in a row. He's won on the plate track before. That came in the Daytona 500 a few seasons back. And move the Raging Cajun out in front. Number 5, tied Exalta Chevy. Kev shared second position. Third is Keith Batson in number 39. And Keith would love to get his first win here today. He's won here before. In this very race a few seasons back as well, too. The Oakley Time Bomb Chevy, or Oakley Time Bomb Ford. This is the Batsons I'm talking about after all. But if it's a Batson, if it's a Batson driving the car, it's likely a Ford. But Phil Parker holding on the lead for the time being. Here comes number 39, or I should say number 93, excuse me. That's Zach Winkle in the Amico Ultimate Dodge as he goes to the low side now. Looking for the lead as he gets it being pushed by the 4 of William Brock. Meanwhile, looking in the middle of the racetrack here, I saw 3 wide, about 3 rows deep. Indeed I am. Cole Deaver, the points leader, down on the low side of the track here. He's being pushed by Jordan Anderson. Mike Becker in this mix, so is Colton Schwartz, Johnny Gardner, Trent Dunham, Mike Wayne Robinson, Rob Evans, Cat Batson. Jack Mitchell in the 0-1 in this mix, so is Zachary Fitzwater in number 59. Boy. What racing here at Talladega Superspeedway, and we're halfway home. Well, past halfway home now, 16 laps in the books and 13 to go in this race. And Parker and William Brock both way up the high side of the track here. Riding along the wall here. Levi McIntyre, by the way, led the last time by over Zach Winkle. But now here comes Dylan Pote with the push from Alex Miller in 95. And hanging Rafael LaDuke up the high side of the racetrack here. Miller to 3rd position. And now Cole Baker trying for 4th. Natan Amadeo in the 36 car up to 5th. And now Miller goes to the low side of the racetrack in 95 as he goes down low. He takes 2nd, and here comes to the low side of McIntyre for the lead. Let's remember the plate tracks this season. We had a veteran win the Daytona 500. That was Dylan Young. But the last two, including Alex Miller, have been surprise winners here. He won the 400, and as mentioned, Mike Wayne Robinson won the Winston 500. We go through turns 1 and 2 once again here. Alex Miller comes off turn number 4. He's got Natan Amadeo behind him, and number 42, Angel Navarro in the Old Spice GameStop Toyota. Now Navarro goes to the low side. He's been on the tears of late now, that 42 car. He is currently up in the top 5 in points coming into this race here. Navarro having one of his best seasons ever in the Castrol GTX Cup Series. And he has one career win that came a couple seasons back at Phoenix. So he'd like to add a Talladega win to his resume here as they come down the backstretch here. But we have plenty of racing left to go here. This time by will be 10 laps to go here in this race. Jordan Anderson up to second position. Here comes Jack Mitchell in the 0-1 up to third spot. And the aforementioned Mike Wayne Robinson up to the trying for fourth position now on Cole Deaver. And here comes Anderson. He's got the push from Mitchell in the 0-1. To the start finish line, get ready for 10 laps to go at Talladega. This is the part of the race, to quote a Kenny Rogers song, you gotta know when to hold 'em and know when to fold 'em. Through turns 3 and 4 they come here. Entering turn 3, I should say. Jack Mitchell out in front. Up the second is Zach Fitzwater in 59. Nikki Martinez at the third. Jessica Shelton trying for fourth spot now in the light blue number 9. And Fitzy goes to the top spot now as he takes that Dodge Intrepid up to the top spot now. But here comes Nikki Martinez in that Toyota to the low side. She'll take the lead. And now you got ladies first and second. Nikki Martinez leading and Jessica Shelton in second. But Shelton caught up in the high side. Now here comes number 17, Jesse Turner to the low side. But here comes the pole sitter, Matt McIntyre in the 14 car. On board, Charles Sanford's car. Sanford to the low side. He knows how to get it done at Talladega. He won this race. He's won the Winston 500 before. He's never won a DieHard race though. However, Martinez led that lap, but now the 24 goes backwards now, and here they come to the low side now. Sanford tries for the lead now, but nope. Here comes Kev Sheeran, that Emu Doug special to the low side. Giving it 69 Liberty Mutual car quite a ride here as they go through turns 3 and 4. And it's Kev Sheeran to the top spot as he brings that marigold yellow car to the top spot now. Logan Williams in second position. Mike Wayne Robinson back up to thirds now in that black and blue Maco Tools 28. Logan goes to the low side, no dice, and here they go into turn number 1 once again. Boy. Pretty stressful out there, isn't it, guys? And that's to say nothing how those guys feel like in those cars here. Kev Shear back to the lead now. Johnny Gardner up to second position. Dylan Young in third. James Sykes, remember he had a good run in the Pepsi 400 at Daytona. He finished third in that race. In that yellow and white Thunderbird. And now it's Dylan Young goes to the low side now in the turn number 1. And Dylan Young goes to the lead now. And they're cranking him up now. Seth Cullen now has the fastest lap race so far. 199.069 miles an hour. They're almost running. They're cranking them up at almost 200 miles an hour. Here at Talladega Superspeedway, Dylan Young looks to the has the lead, but here comes Nathan Hudson and Seth Cole and being pushed. Seth Cole pushing Nathan Hudson now to the second position now, hoping to push Nathan to the lead here. Nathan, and you actually got two Nathans in the top five. Nathan Ormond up to the fourth position now as they come down that front stretch here. Seth Cole to the left side for second place, and he's got it. Seth, the defending series champion, has not yet won the season. He'd like to do it here today. 5 laps to go. What a shootout this is going to be. You paid, here, there's the field. You paid your money, now take your choice. Off turn 4, Seth Cole, car 25 out in front. Colton Schwartz. His only career win came last season in the Southern 500 at Darlington. And he's got one of the best behind him, Kyle Matthews in 91. Matthews looked like he had the race at Pocono, won the last race on the tour, and he got passed when coming with 2 to go by Phil Parker. The key obviously at Talladega is to be in the right position, is to be in the right place in the right time. And where do you make your move? When do you make your move is the better question, to be exact here. Sometimes it's better to make it at not quite the last second, but almost. And as long as you got the right directing help and you do it at the right time, timing is what it all boils down to on a track like this and Daytona both. Matthews gets bumped to the track now. Here comes Zach Rogers. Rogers knows how to get done at Talladega. He won the win. He's a former Winston 500 winner here. Through turns 1 and 2 they come here. Zach Rogers, number 97, out in front, looking for his third victory of the season. Kat Batson behind him, looking for her first, and that blue and purple number 70. But here comes number 3, Cole Deaver to the low side, and Deaver wants the second position, and he's got it. He gets past both Kat Batson and Trent Dunham, and he's got number 8. Rob Evans behind him. And here comes Deaver, car number 3 to the low side. 2 laps to go. Oh boy, it's where it's all going to count right now, guys. About to get the white flag this time by. Will it be a veteran or will it be a surprise winner? It's a good question here, and we'll have the answer here in about maybe a minute or so from now here. As they come off turn number 4 here, Rob Evans leads them down. Behind him is Alex Miller, then Johnny Gardner. He comes to the low side. He's got Mike Becker behind him. White flag waves. 1 lap remaining. Let the shuffle begin at Talladega. Here we go. To the low side, Johnny Gardner goes to the lead. He's out in front now. Can Gardner hold them all off? Becker looking for his third victory of the season. Danny Bouchard, he's won this race last season. Can he do it 2 seasons in a row? No! Here comes William Buck to the low side. He's got Quentin Moore behind him. Here they come through 3 and 4. Gardner out in front. Brock to second. Third comes Quentin Moore. Here they come up the 4th turn. Chevy out in front here. Here comes William Brock to the low side. Is he going to pull it off in that 4 car? I think he's going to do it. To the start-finish line they come! And he did! William Brock wins the DieHard 500 at Talladega! Wow! Another exciting Talladega finish. William Brock noses out Johnny Gardner at the start-finish line and takes his first victory of season 29 and becomes the fourth driver to win the season for Chevy as he takes the Synovus Bank Chevrolet out in front and to victory lane here today. Johnny Gardner comes home second, Quentin Moore third, Natan Amadeo comes home fourth, Rafael Duke fifth, sixth will go to Daniel Bouchard, seventh to Mike Becker, eighth to Alex Miller, ninth to Kyle Matthews, and Rob Evans comes home in 10th position here. 3 cars out of Evans Gardner Motorsports in the top 10. That is a good day for that team here. Average speed 195.680. And look at the margin. 000 at the start finish line. I didn't think it was that close. Oh my God! Let's take a look at how close that one was. I didn't think it was that. I didn't think it was a dead heat of the line. There's Brock in the 4, Gardner in the 81. Wow. They hit the start finish line dead even. Wow. That's as close as you're going to get it right here today. Unreal. So the margin of victory dead even at the start finish line. And this is the second time ever Talladega we've had 0, 0, 0 at the start finish line as the margin of victory. I can't remember what I knew we had another time here. I think it was the season that we ran the Busch Series cars in the Cups in the Cup Series in the season of the Cup Series, but oh my gosh, it was. I think we had one then, but I know we had. But I know this is the second time we had a true dead heat finish at Talladega Superspeedway to go 29 laps, 195 mile an hour average, and it just comes down to milliseconds. I mean, it's surreal how you it's absolutely surreal to explain, to be honest, but in the margin of victory between first and second was a dead heat. 087 was the margin from first to third. So let's give you the order already here. We gave you the top 10 here. Dylan Pote comes up in 11th. 12th to Dylan Young. 13th will go to Keith Batson. Cole Deaver 14th. 15th will go to Zach Winkle. Jesse Turner 16th. Zach Rogers 17th. Jack Mitchell 18th. Trent Dunham 19th. Cole Baker 20th. Cat Batson 21st. Phil Parker 22nd, 23rd, Colton Schwartz, Levi McIntyre 24th, Mike Wayne Robinson, quite the contrast from the Winston 500, goes from winning that race to 25th in this visit at Talladega. Mason Wood was 26th, and Nicky Martinez 27th, Charles Sanford 28th, Seth Cole 29th, 30th will go to Nathan Hudson, 31st will be Matt McIntyre, 32nd, Nathan Orman, Joshua Osborne 33rd, Angel Navarro 34th, James Sykes 35th, 36th will go to Zach Fitzwater, 37th position to Kev Shearer, 38th to Jordan Anderson, 39th to Logan Williams, and Jessica Shelton, unfortunately for her, ends up the caboose in 40th position. So not often you see Jess finish dead last. That's not often you see that happen, but that's the nature of Talladega for you right here. And even the best drivers gets bitten by this track here as far as where they finish is concerned. But how about a big win for William Brock, his first win in a long time in the Castrol GTX Cup Series as he takes home the DieHard 500, his first victory of season 29. If you like what you see here, be sure to subscribe to the NNSCRA Sports and Gaming channel. We got everything on this channel. We got in our races, we got gaming videos, we got in our online videos. We got whatever the president of the NNSCRA Seth Cole desires for his channel. Be sure to check out Seth's Storycell Cup Series, which is also on his channel too. And I guarantee his races are a whole lot better than what I have to offer, as well as our other two people who do NNSCRA Series. The NNSCRA Spectrum Mobile Cup Series from X8675309858X. That's Dylan Young's channel. So give his channel a check out and subscribe to that one too, as well as the other YouTube channel who does NNSCRA Series, ThrashManiac99. He's the man who does the NNSCRA Marvel Studios Cup Series. So be sure to give those two channels a sub, and again, and also check out some other stuff they got on their channel. It's actually really really cool. And so don't forget this. So not only give those two channels a sub, but also give the NNSCRA Sports Gaming channel a sub as well too. So that will do it here today at Talladega Super Speedway. For now, this is James Qualls. This has been a production of the NNSCRA. Offline racing at its best. We will see you at Indianapolis for the Brickyard 400.